Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'll be talking about Stellar, what's been happening with the coin, what can we expect to happen next, and what has been the latest news with the coin. Ladies and gents, if you don't want to miss any of that juicy information, make sure you do three simple things: like down this video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, comment your thoughts down below. On a little side note guys, make sure you check us out at ptgr.ag. It helps me out, it helps you out if you want to look more into cryptocurrencies, and it's the first link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time. XLM is up 0.73% in the last 24 hours. And we have been hovering around the 11-cent zone. What's been important to notice is that we have had a lot of bullish momentum running for XLM, and we can be pretty sad because if we look at basically in the last month, we've been hovering on a lower period, hovering from its high of 0.1288 all the way down to the 0.11. But look at the positive side, you're able to buy at XLM for for pretty much dirt cheap. And what's important guys is as soon as we start entering this bull run again, all these utility coin, I will never stop saying this enough, but all these utility projects like XLM, XRP, Quant, and XDC Network will be the first one to pump. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure you note this down and diversify yourself. Let's now talk about the news that's been affecting Stellar. I want to start with this one. Now the first one is Deputy Minister of Digital Transformation of Ukraine is having a fireside chat with Daniel to discuss crypto utility in crisis, Ukraine use case at Meridian 2022. Now this is huge, ladies and gents. This first news is really big because it's talking about utility helping a first matter at first hand. We all know the political instability that there's going on with Ukraine, the whole war with Russia. And the fact that crypto is able to be used in such a case that it can be beneficial to a party is just very bullish. As society moves on and realize that crypto is actually more beneficial than it is at harming society, because you have a lot of negative connotation that crypto is used to buy drugs and guns on the dark web, etc. But if you see these utility projects like XLM, and you know the fact that they're talking with governments and Ukraine to solve with the deputy minister to solve the first hand situation with what's going on with the war and media restriction, this is huge and very bullish news for XLM. Now the second news I want to talk to you about is this one. Gotta back some of that XLM, fellas. Jack McCaleb is low-key behind a lot of things. Now this is very good because if you look at this, basically AUD stablecoin to go live on November 1st. Novati is a leading fintech enabling businessmen to pay and be paid. Announced that its one-to-one fiat-backed stablecoin AUDD will go live on the Stellar blockchain. Now this is huge, guys, because the stablecoin will bring a lot of traffic to XLM, but it's also very good because it's directly gonna bring stability to the coin, and the fact that you will have a lot of investors that, for instance, are not very into XLM but will just be using the stablecoin as a matter of fact to keep to transition a crypto from a crypto. So it's an overall very bullish news because it will bring traffic to the coin. Another news I want to talk to you about is this one. Stellar smart contract platform Sorbonne is now live on FutureNet, and this is very good, ladies and gentlemen, because it's talking about further expansion for Stellar, and the smart contract is being implemented in the live FutureNet, and it's only gonna bring traffic to the coin. An overall very bullish momentum. Another news I want to talk to you about is this one. Swift actions. JP Morgan and Visa team up on cross-border blockchain. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen, because we know the traffic that Swift gets in terms of transaction per second and in terms of its client base. And on another side, you've got JP Morgan, which is one of the best known and most look up to institution with regards in the banking industry. And you've also have Visa that's looking to border all of the cross-border blockchain, and this will bring massive momentum to these utility projects like XLM because it will bring traffic from all these clients. JP Morgan has a huge client pool, but as well as Visa and Swift. So all of these will bring massive momentum for XLM in the short term, medium term, as well as the most importantly in the long term, because these partnership is what is key for Stellar and XRP as well as the others to actually get institutional recognition and stability in the long term. Another news worth mentioning is this one. The thing about USDC is that it's only pegged to the US dollar. Stablecoin can be backed by a basket of currencies and commodities to protect themselves from inflation. Imagine an over-collateralized stablecoin on Stellar that is backed by all currencies in crypto. Now, this is, of course, it's talking about something that's not yet done, but it's something that you could very much be seeing in a very short amount of time, and that could be implemented on Stellar. And this would be huge because, guys, the basket of currencies and commodities to protect themselves from inflation is a very good solution. Again, I'm talking about utility coin. You're tackling a problem, and the basket of currencies and commodities is something unseen, right? It's unprecedented in our time because you've got rocket high inflation and people don't know how to hedge their position. Most people are holding cash, and cash doesn't make you any money, and it barely covers you from inflation. In fact, you're losing. So this collateralized stablecoin on Stellar will bring traffic, and it will bring a lot of investors. Very bullish news for Stellar. Another one is this one. We have to respond to the demand for the digital payment. Everything is accelerate. The wait will soon be over. XRP, XDC, XLM, CBDCs are required to maintain the role of central bank, ISO 20022. Guys, I've talked about this, but this is huge. The CBDCs will be huge for all the coins because they are directly getting recognition for this, and they are tackling worldwide problems. So these are all utility projects that have great response, and the demand will be there, guys. The demand will go towards these coins because it's only a matter of time before people realize all the digital payments and all of the utility backed up behind it. Another news is this one. The world owns us, conspiracy theorists. An apology. A global plan called the Great Reset is underway. Its architect is a global elite that wants to subdue all humanity, imposing coercive measure in which do drastically limit individuals' freedom and those of the entire population. Now, this is good, and I wanted to talk to you about this because the fact that you've got the limit of individuals' freedom, this is all about crypto as well, right? All your information, you're not depending on a bank, you're basically acting as an independent player. So crypto, guys, is also about this, and the fact that you are seeing this utility project is what we need to move the crypto space forward, and is what we need to get recognition on a legal standpoint, because right now, we're a bit hovering on a gray area, and as soon as people realize that the utility backed up behind it, the laws will get looser and they will get accepted, and we will get traffic from institutional investment. Now, another news worth mentioning is this one. CBDC's world map rollout, guys. This is huge. It's happening, and the central bank digital currency tracker is on its way, and you are seeing the development rollout, and this is very good news because it will bring traffic to XLM. And guys, you are seeing this utility working, it's actually helping people and it's being implemented live. And this is just great to see, technology moving forward, and you being a first mover, you have the chance to witness, a project at first hand. It's hard to realize because all these are very much, dirt cheap at the current value that it is, but the value is definitely there, for the future. So it's worth mentioning. Another one is this one, the settlement banking platform for money services business. ARF is a global settlement banking platform providing real-time fiat-to-fiat cross-border settlement, stablecoin-based credit lines, and global treasury management for financial institution and licensed money service business. This is huge, and it's very good because it's talking about, again, bringing value to the client for money service business, for real-time fiat-to-fiat cross-border settlement, all running under Stellar. We've talked about the huge partnership with Circle and Visa, and this is very, very bullish for XLM. Finally, ladies and gents, I want to talk to you about these last couple news, and this one is talking about if XRP and XLM are considered stablecoins by the World Bank, then I guess that means the White House new stablecoin regulation will also cover these two assets, or maybe this is just me constructing a grand conspiracy. Now, this is very much true, guys. So the World Bank says XRP and XLM are stablecoins. Only two possibilities. The World Bank is shockingly misinformed, or a price set isn't coming, and they have published this too early. Now, this is true, guys. The White House is a bit behind, but it's only a matter of time, before the World Bank has made this public. It's public information, and the laws will get loosened up as people realize that these projects are actually involved with major partnership with public and listed companies. We've talked about JP Morgan, Visa, and others, but it's only a matter of time before these regulations get loosened up and you get institutional investments and acceptance from these projects. So very bullish news, ladies and gents. This last news is talking about what makes Stellar Lumen unique. Now, if you made it till the end, you're lucky, because it's talking about Stellar was created by crypto enthusiasts Jack McCaleb and Joe Skim, and it grew exponentially and has since amassed more than 3 million user account. There's a number of facts that set Lumens apart from another bridge cryptocurrencies. For starters, Stellar covers a wide range of currencies, unlike any other. Popular financial networks, we've talked about it, often restrict themselves to the currency of a few countries such as USD, GBP, and CAD, and some cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum. However, one can exchange any currency on Stellar from any corner on the planet. Now, this is really what I'm talking about, guys, is utility and the value it's bringing to the end user. You know what's going to drive the price in the long haul, because this is a long haul, long-term hold. And if you're looking at this, what's going to bring a value and a price stable in the long term is the value it's bringing to the client, right? If this is not some sort of meme coin that's driven by price and hype, this is really a utility project that's been built up over years and years of partnership and negotiation with governments and huge listed companies. So it's only a matter of time before it's bound to grow to new highs. But this is a long haul project, and it's not just a hype coin that gets FUD and people just invest in it because they want to make some quick cash. This is a long-term hold, and if you made it till the end of this video, I want to thank you guys. I want to make sure you do 3 simple things: like down this video, comment your thoughts down below, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. I also want to thank you for crossing 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you in the next one. See you next time.